Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes Rodriguez. I am the creator of the ERP technology and business database technology that is used wrongly worldwide by SAP and Oracle. Those companies stole my technology at the Mexican oil company Pemex. I requested to the Mexican government to give me a copy of the agreement between Oracle and Pemex and SAP and Pemex. I did it through the file and they couldn't find it. This smells really fishy and is protected by the Mexican military, the information. They use bottom-up technologies to put in bankruptcy all the Mexican government companies that belong to the Mexican citizens. Today they want to do the same with the US companies to move it to China or move it to Mexico, where they are bankrupted by the Mexican Illuminati military and some fellows from universities like ITESen, ITAM, Iberoamericana, Panamericana, Ibero, and others. They bankrupt the US companies and after they are moved as well to China, as well as all the partners, a lot of small Indian origin IT companies, mainly registered in Texas, North Carolina, and New York City, South Michigan, South California, with the help of the skull bonds to destroy the United States, doing this accounting and fiscal frauds. They are using Indian origin IT consultant with the studies below the US bachelor degree. So you can imagine infiltrating corporate, government, and military. They are destroying us. As well as all their clients, we know that there are three banks that they are manipulating all the economy. And they're defining percentage to the Illuminati corporates to destroy any country they want. Today they are focusing on the United States to be replaced by China, Israel, and Switzerland. As I told you before, all these Indian Babylon black box is totally a fraud. They didn't use science and technology or industrial engineering, and is based on common sense estimation guess, so you can imagine, and you can check that if you're going to your hospital, clinic, or health center, and all the data and processes are mixed up. They don't even can make a regular and correct autopsy, defining if someone is dead by natural causes or someone is murdered using electromagnetic weapons, nanotechnology, implants, MK Ultra, and others. As the father of industrial engineering has a science, and I will say also ergonomics, it is necessary to replace all or to start using industrial engineers with ergonomic background. At the end of the day, we're going to have the ergonomic knowledge or technologies integrated with my ERP technology and business database technology. Because of all these issues, all the presidents, including Obama, all the CEOs are considered right now like satanic, diabolic, psychopaths, criminals, and even homosexual because they are using these reptilian implants that made them be homosexuals, plus the NK Ultra that made them be puppets of the elites. So they control all the necessities, including the basic necessities like poop and pee. So you can imagine the situation going to public events with diapers. Today we're going to talk about again the Indian origin IT consultant. As I said before, these guys they don't have no knowledge. They don't have no knowledge of industrial engineering at the level that we need for really the big corporates, the military, the banks, and government. So it is necessary to replace them. I mean, to send them to China because these guys they are getting, for example, involved in some situation with costing. Okay, what is standard costing? They don't know anything about industrial engineering. They don't know anything about time and motion studies. They don't know anything about how to define the costing. So these guys of systems, they are not working with science and technology. I don't know. Well, I know the methodologies, but there's no science and technology. They are not using the scientific method. And at the end of the day, we have all these data and processes totally incorrect, not well defined. Okay, and so they're trying like to rediscover how to have the costing in a company. so so they creating this knowledge of costing using common sense, uh, guess and an estimation, and they're uh, mixing up a lot of technical definition that we have in industrial engineering in such a way that isn't controllable, no control at all. So at the end of the day, we have everything a mess. Okay, all the information, all the data, all the processes are totally a mess because these guys they don't have any knowledge about industrial engineering, and I mean you need at least a master degree to try to arrange even the economics, okay, because you have to do it by economical sectors. We have a lot of models that we have to use in manufacture companies, in service companies, in banks, then each one is so different to define the costing. So why are these guys they're trying to mess with all these systems and they are really doing it. They are selling the projects with these pedophiles, in, these pedophile parties. They are selling in these blood satanic rituals. I mean, and they are killing our directors, our managers, our engineers, our accountants, our scientists using electromagnetic weapons, nanotechnology implants, NK Ultra and other devices. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They don't understand the costing process that we already have in systems in industrial engineering. Why they want to create a new thing? They might be using this Babylon secret knowledge, but it doesn't work because you cannot increase the productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness. So they don't understand really the basic parameters, the basic information, the basic data, the basic processes that we need to use. And they are creating something really like a Disneyland fantasy data process terminology that is the terminology of the Illuminatis. They are using a vocabulary that is so different than industrial engineering. At the end of the day, we have science and technology, and industrial engineering in the United States we have using since a long time ago. And these guys, since 9/11, they are destroying all this terminology, coming with a Babylon black box. Then it doesn't work. That's why we are poor, unemployed. They're sending the companies to China, and we have less and less productivity. So we need something to stop them immediately, and really to have guys who have the correct, I mean, with no fake resumes, no fake credential, no fake visas, no fake documents. They are destroying us totally. These guys, they don't understand the basic concepts of science and technology and industrial engineering, and they don't want to learn. It's incredible. Okay, definitely, we need to get rid of these guys because they're going to destroy us, and we have to start using science and technology and industrial engineering how we used to do it before 9/11, because they don't even define the what is a standard time, what is a real time, what is a working time, what is productivity, what is efficiency, what is effectiveness. And they want to implement these big systems without knowing that. So so something is happening with these human resource departments in the United States because they are not filtering all these guys has we used to do it. The technical interviews has to be done with an industrial engineer because these systems guys they don't know what they are doing. Okay, they decided to make a big change. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you like this program. Make clicking like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my video. Thank you very much. God bless you.